Hey, welcome YouTubers. Here we go. Part 2 of my Rumba basic easy pattern for your flamenco guitar playing fun. And if you didn't check out part 1, make sure to check that out. It's going to really help you with this part, okay? But what we're going to do today is so that's it, but now we'll break it down, okay? So it's actually just the back section of part 1. So part 1, we had 2 sections, and now part 2, we're just going to do that back section where we start with the muting and the golpe, the rhythmic percussion on the guitar. We're going to start with that. And then you're going to leave your index finger on the guitar, either above the string or on the string itself, okay? So it just depends on what is in the chord and all that stuff, where you want to leave your thumb. But for right now, just kind of plant it on the 6th string. Just know that that's not a rule. It's more like a guideline, and it can change later. For right now, I really want you to get used to that and used to placing your hand right here, right behind the sound hole, in between the sound hole and the bridge, yeah? So that's where you want to place it. With my left hand, I'm just placing my left hand across all the strings so it makes a muted sound. And so we're going to start with that hit. So I'm muting right now with my left hand, but when I'm actually playing the chord, this is going to mute all the strings. Now see how my thumb is placed right here on the 6th string? So now I leave it there. I'm going to come up with my index finger. I'm using my index finger, and I go up with the index finger, then I go down, and then I go up. So that's 3 things that my index finger is doing. I'm going up, down, up. So it's that slap, and then my thumb is already placed, and then I go up, down, up. That's it. Once you get that, you've learned that entire pattern. Now that is half of the Rumba pattern number 1. And so I'm kind of linking these 2 together because this is a cool variation to add to number 1. So basically, if you were to count this, it would be 1 and 2 and then you loop it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So in a 4/4 measure, that means that you do this pattern twice to make 4 beats. Okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. You got that? So let's try that again. We're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? So now we're going to use the same chords that we did in part 1. I just look these up. This is going to be easy to find. It's an E minor chord with the left hand. Then an A minor chord. Then a B dominant 7. That's the one that uses all 4 of your fingers. And there's different variations, but right now we're just going to use those 3 basic ways, and I think pretty much if you Google that, those are the ways that are going to show up. E minor, A minor, and then B, as in boy, dominant 7. Yeah? So, what we're going to do is we're going to go let's see, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then so we're going to do 1 measure on each chord, and then we're going to play the E minor again. So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then switch to A minor and 2 and 3 and 4 and then switch to the B7, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then switch back to the E minor again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's 4 measures. So we played the actual basic rhythm or you play that pattern twice for each measure. So 4 measures total, and that makes it sound, if we put it all together without stopping in between, we're going to go 3, 4, 1, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. that a little faster now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Very good. If you're with me from there, now go back to the part 1, learn that pattern, and then this can become a variation, or you can do a full rhythm like that, where it's just that as the main rhythm. But I like to do this as a variation, combining a pattern from the first video, and then now this video. Check this out. 3, 4. Start getting going. Have those 2 patterns and just toggle in between the 2, and things start getting really interesting. I got more on the way, but that's part 2 of my basic, easy Rumba rhythm, get you going and get you sounding great on the guitar as fast as possible. So make sure to check out my website, chrisburtonhakome.com. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and get the notifications so you are prepared for all the next cool material we have coming up. And I'm going to have some tabs available and all that stuff, so keep in touch. And let me know if you have any questions. Feel free. Thanks. Have a great day. Enjoy the work.